and the background. But unfortunately, for some reasons, my laptop is gonna die. Actually, right now, I have like 1 hour to do the session. Okay, so let's go. Need to share. Okay, 1 second. Stage Q&A. Sorry, I don't find the can't find the share button. Okay, nice now. Sorry, I still can't find the share button. Don't know why. Can't see it. Yeah, found it now. Okay.
The real power of AI is unleashed when agents stop working alone and start working together. Our next speaker will provide a hands-on session on building multi-agent systems using the Google ADK and A2A. You'll see real-world applications in cybersecurity automation and DevOps workflows, learning how agents can communicate, collaborate, and take intelligent, coordinated actions. Please welcome Youssef Gharib as he presents Google Agents Revolution.
Okay, so hello everyone.
The real power.
So for the day, we're gonna go more and further in the ecosystem of agents. First of all, my name is Youssef Said, and I'm a software developer and teaching assistant. And today we're gonna dive into more of the most interesting shifts in software architecture with the integrating the agent ecosystem. So now we are not just only building software, smart software anymore, or automated software, but it's more like intelligent society. So for the next 30 minutes, we're gonna discuss. We were gonna discuss as an agent ecosystem along with the ADK and also building one locally on our machine. I hope my battery continue with me the session, and how we can transform that into DevOps or cybersecurity. So, sorry for that. Agents ecosystem. So lately, when you hear ADK or MCP server or agent protocol, you know that you're gonna build like an agentic system. And so for every revolution, you need a backbone. Uh, in the agent space, that means you need to understand the core components of your environment, like the tools you're going to build, the infrastructure itself, and so on. So when we go like 2 years ago, um, the agents frameworks was most, you can say, popular at the time, like Chain, like Graph, and AI, and simply um, we using them we build like an agent framework. For example, LangChain excels a sequential or a complex tool used for building an orchestration. LangGraph building the state machine driven to do like more cycling reasoning in the LLMs. And for Crew AI specifically, it's designed to for multi-agent proliferation, and where it takes each agent its role and goal and tools and so on, and build it like a high level architecture or high level hierarchy. So, for example, for Crew AI, One second. Do you hear me right? Or unfortunately, we have a party here outside, so I hope the mic is good. Okay, thank you. All is good. Nice. So back again. Uh, as I was saying, for Crew AI, it was simply when you gonna use it for the first time, you're gonna start to build the team like a team of agents where you need to specify each agent its role and custom tools for each one, and it was a little bit tricky and hard at the time. So until we have the ADK presented by Google in April, I think, yeah, the agent development kit is like the heart of the agent developer experience. It's empowered to bring the agents to life, working in orchestration, uh, and leaving you a space to debug and more like scale production scale. So ADK at the beginning it was focusing on three main core principles. The first one is model agnostic. So basically, model agnostic, it is that the model or the agent can use any model. The when we say the agent, basically is an LLM like Gemini, ChatGPT, a lot of other resources you can use. So that is one of the principles that you can use any model, model agnostic, and then deployment agnostic. I'm really sorry for the sound. I know it's really bad timing for celebrating right now. I hope 5 minutes and they were gonna go away. So once again, deployment agnostic. When you agent, uh, we wanted to run it anyway, like on your laptop locally, or on a cloud, or like even on edge devices. Doesn't matter if you're gonna run it from the cloud, Google Cloud or AWS, AWC, AWS clouds, and so on. So yeah, that's one of the deployment agnostic. And last principle, and this is a crucial one, that making the agents talk together easily. And here is the problem that each agent from different infrastructure, from different environments, is a little bit hard to make the same language for both to talk together. So here is the solution that Google applied or presented with A2A. Later, we're gonna explain it. And finally, it's the main goal is making the agent development is more like software development. It's not only building an agent that give you some prompts and custom functions that go for a specific API and so on. It's more like you are debugging and building production scale agent development itself. So as we say, the agent or the agents now gonna integrate with external systems really easy, as they now have protocol that make all agents work on this protocol on this same language. Okay, so as you can see, that is the main in this photo. This is the main, or simply that is a overview of the agent development kit. You have the agents, your tools, your orchestration, the callbacks of the functions, and the MCBs and the memory, a lot of things. Okay, nice. So back again, we said what is exactly ADK and how it's gonna help us. Um, so what we are see here is more like an agents ecosystem that we need. Oh, basically, we have the block of agents. We can run it, as you can see here, local agents using Vertex AI and transform or package all that inside agent development kit. And for the tools, now you don't have to build the tools itself. You can use MCBs. MCBs basically is like a server for the agent you can use. Sorry. So instead building multiple and customized tools a lot for each agent, now we can build like a server that identify each tool and which with its description, which is it's gonna be like really simple for the AI just pick and use the tools that you're gonna provide it through the server. And as you can see here, yeah, the APIs and tools and so on. So here is another trick that you have like an entirely different framework and the environment that you need to integrate it or make a connection with another environment. For example, if we have an agent on my local device that read some data and do some simulation and so on, and it needs to interact with another totally different agent that could be running on the clouds, not the same model. We have Vertex AI, you can use here ChatGPT. We have the ADK, you can use AutoGen or True AI or whatever. And then the same MCPs and AI tools. What solves this? The A to A, the agent-to-agent protocol. And is, as you said, it's more like we set a protocol for agents, how it's going to talk together. And we're going to explain it in details next slides. Nice. Just checking with the chat. Is everything good? So I'm really, really sorry for this. And unfortunately, my mic doesn't have a noise cancellation, good noise cancellation at the time. So stay with me, and I try to wrap it and upload it on LinkedIn or YouTube in more simple or more detailed session. Okay, thank you, Xavier. So let's get through that demo. For now, we need to start to understand or build our use case for the demo. Simply, we need the agent. We're gonna have the currency agent. The currency agent here is to build or to basically it only see the change in the currency. You tell him how much or what is 250 euros in dollars and so on, and it calculated and send it to you. But unfortunately, as a local LLM or just a normal LLM, it can't to go and fetch the real-time data. So you need to provide a tool or an MCP, as we said, no more tools or just functions. We're going to wrap it in MCP server and just give it to the agent. Now the agent, when he knows he wants to go for Google search, we're going to use this tool. And if he wants to go for using some query or functions in query and dataset and so on, we're going to go for that tool and so on. So after that, we have the MCP clients. It builds our server. The server can connect with the internet. And then if we need to interact this agent with another agent totally, as we said, in different environment, we can open an A2A server. This server is going to be exposed to another agents and going to help to interact two agents together. Okay, so we have our main use case here. Okay, for building this a demo or code or anything, basically you need the Python minimum 3.10 above that, and Google AI Studio API. If you're gonna use any model of Vertex AI or ChatGPT, as we said, or even just an API using Gemini from the Google AI Studio, I think there is a free tier. You can use it. That's really good. And then we have a repo that's already built this demo. We're gonna go through it, go through the codes and explain it. And yeah, the rest is the work in the terminal. Final thing, yeah, I just noticed it. The UV. So most of you can use pip. As you know, this is a code, the Google ADK is the package that I need to install it for my environment. So using pip install now is a little bit really easier to use it with a long or big packages, unfortunately. So what we're gonna do, sorry, that we're gonna use UV. So what is exactly UV? UV is like a Python package manager, same as pip, but is more faster than pip. And the good about UV that can handle multiple packages versions and solves a lot of you know we have mismatch package and so on. So yeah, simply it's much better than Pip, and I think yeah, it's Rust-based uh, packet manager. Okay, so let's open our uh, okay, let's open our code now. I'm gonna share the full screen now. Sorry, my battery is dying. I hope we can make it. 1 second. Share screen. Uh, Window. And I think we're gonna go with the entire screen for the moment. Yeah. Okay. Um, I hope I don't expose any of my APIs keys, which is I'll try to delete it as soon as possible. Okay. Thank you, Youssef, really helping me that you give me the confirmation. Okay, thank you so much. So let's start with this. As we said at the beginning, let me delete all this. This is only to check all good. Let's open a new terminal. Okay, we have a terminal here. I have it work. Oh my god, it's really frustrating. Okay, nice. For now, we want to check. It's already activate the environment. If we want to check, we can simply say Python. That's the version. We have the version 3.12. Yeah, it's working with us. Then we need to get thrown the what is it? Yeah, this link. After we clone this link, we need to CD for the project itself, the currency agent, this project, as we need to now to CD for it, like this. CD currency. Okay, nice. Now we are in the correct path. Okay, view. We're gonna use it next. Okay, nice. So now we need to start the user gonna use it or the run our local MCP. So already run this. Yeah, we can take a look at the server. Not that. Server again. Much better. Okay. So we need to UV run our server here. Nice. As you can see, our server is running and says like a really weird message. Like all of this. Okay. So first of all, we need to see our MCP server in this. You can see document. Dictionary folder. So you have to remember with this whole noise. We have the main server here that we make it up and running. So simply the server is based on fast MCP. So what is exactly fast MCP? It's a Python package that wraps your functions or methods to an MCP tool that you can expose it for the agent later. So as you can see, all of this is just normal for our function, logging and synchronous, and our main package here is fast MCP. We simply give it a name, we create our MCP, and then we have this function, which is just take the currency from and to and the date, which is latest. And as we said, it's only a function that go for this API or this URL with the current date and check with the response and return with the data. So this is like a normal message or normal function. We need just to wrap it like MCP2 and just make the running main, for asynchronous and so on. Okay, so what we actually did, we said for the UV, the package manager, run this Python script, which is as we said, is based on fast MCP. We need to check that we have, yeah, we have the server is running locally, it's starting, it's running, yeah, all is good. Yeah, perfect. So for the, this is really important. Do not close your terminal. Closing the terminal make it you end actually the server. So we're gonna use another terminal here. Take time, and I hope I can make it. We just want to test the server that is running, but another script. Also, we're gonna cd for the currency. We are in the currency. We're gonna say uv run. Can't remember the which one. Yes, the server, I think. Yeah, yeah, same, but test server. Okay, we should see return of successful message. Yeah, we have tools. We found it. This is not a boilerplate function or something. It's easy to build it. So if we went to the test server here, so basically it's just a function. You send it like with a client. We have the local host with this port that's actually working on the another MCP server right here. We send it for this testing. We just send to the server and wait for its response with the tools that it has. Really simple, yeah. Okay, so we now have our MCBs running, all is good. Next, let's build our main block of agents using the ADK. Before we run ADK web, we need to go for our agents right here. So don't scare with this code, it's just really simple. This logs, our main hero here is the ADK. The LLM agent is just like a framework or that makes you to use multiple agents differently easy. And then we have the agent tool that is inside the ADK. Why are we going to use it? For Google search. Okay, let's get down. No, that's the additional agent for building a multi-agent. How to? That's our main agent. So when you write, I hope I can make it. Yeah, if you don't have this, you need to like build the boilerplate for the ADK, and it's really simple. You don't have to build all the files and folders and so on. You just say ADK create my agent. So creating my agent, I'm gonna create this folder where you have the file that's called agent.by. This not gonna be there actually, and so on. Okay, so we have agent, and we using an HTTP connection for looking for the tool. And then, yeah, that's the OS of the MCP server here, the MCP tool set. The only thing you need, or the structure of the agent, you set the model, the name is preferable, anything you want, description, not gonna hurt. The instructions is really important because it's like when you give model like Gemini or ChatGPT a wrong prompt, it gives you like totally different results. So here we need to try to give it يعني, a very specific instructions or prompt for what it will gonna do. And it is preferable to also mention the output format or the output, how structured it could be. Okay, so that's gonna leave it for later. Now we want to test this. Also opening a new terminal. And for testing this in UI, there's really cool open source UI for this, where we say the how it work. Please work. Thank you. Currency again. Currency. Say run the ADK web. Here is the magic. Not magic. Okay. So simply you need or what we're gonna do that we're gonna run a local web for your agents to test them and debug them. Yes, we do right now. This local URL, you can copy it, go for GitHub, and open it like this. Nice. Okay, we have it. So could be not the best to use like local testing, and if there's you are testing or using a color, you need to use a tool or a framework like ngrok. Ngrok simply it's like a tunnel to tunnel your local URL with another public URL. Yeah, ngrok. I think yeah, I have the code right here. Yeah, that's not the code. Sorry. So this is basically 4 lines to build the URL. That's the package, and the token you're gonna need to get it from the ngrok website, and that's the public URL that you're gonna test it that tunnels on the local URL. As you can see, I was testing it on Colab. As you know, Colab has a little bit problem to test it. It's like a server on cloud, and it has a local that we're not gonna run on your machine. Okay, let's run it. It should be running now. First of all, we're gonna use our agent, opening a session. Want to ask it what 100 euro is what is sorry, what is 100 euro in USD? Please work. Nice. So as you can see here, the agent realized that this prompt or this request needs to use this MCP tool that we are building. Now it's using it. This click means it has been used. Okay, let's finish it. So the time, okay, something wrong with my network, I think. So no problem. Basically, what you're gonna do, you can check from the events here to debug what actually happened. This is the trace. We open it. We're going for the events. Start the first thing of the conversation. What happened? The agent went to use this tool, and then the tool responded with the data, the return data that we showed earlier. And here's the problem, I think. Yeah, try it again with time out request, but it's okay. I knew it. So simply, that's how it should output. Yeah, that's event flow that we showed. Okay, so we just used one agent. What if we name description, the system instruction for it, as we said, it's new size. As you can, the root agent respond with our uh, real currency. It's going to search for what products we can buy using it. For searching, this is a tool already built in the ADK in agent tool. We can use the Google search and apply for the tool right here. We can add multiple tools as we want. Okay, as we see here, the tool we just pass the tool here. We in the tools we pass the MCP set or the server. Okay, so we have this agent. of the structure. What it should be doing when you see the should be have another event here to trace it or look for its details. You should see this direction going for this agent. Oh, sorry. First, you're gonna get the exchange rate, and then when you ask it what to buy with using it, it understands the prompt needs and then mapping it for the specific agent with description for using it for this specific prompt, which is Google Search Agent. And this Google Search Agent already use another tool inside it that goes and search using Google Search based on the requirements or the needs that the root agent send it for. Okay, so that's what should be happening. For sure. A to A. Okay, how this happening? A to A. Between the two different sets, like translation or one language, both of them need to work. This protocol focuses on two main things. The first, the skills that the agent has, like it's using the tool, the doing blah blah blah, and so on. And then we wrap the agent, its capabilities and skills, everything in a card. So we have like an agent card. This agent card represents the agent, what is the description, and what it can do. It's more like when you introduce yourself for totally different someone, you don't know him, you give him the card of yourself, you explaining your experience in what area and so on. So this is like a card for the agent. When other agent want to talk for this server of agents, it knows which agent it need to go for. So that's basically the A2 agent. When we write it down, if we want to write it by ourselves, because it could be built, we can build it right the A2. So that's a factor for the agent skills itself. And then we pass this skill to the skills list. We said we could have multiple skills. Okay, currency agents, we have the description for it, its URL. You can add some version, default inputs and capabilities, and then the skills for it. We want to use, we're not going to use also UV, but using UV form. UV form just to open our server. As I said, A2A is the server. So we have going to use it on a different port. And once again, as we said, we need to open a new terminal. Okay, we see the currency. Nice. So push it. So what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do is we're gonna open server as we said on a local host to port 10,000, totally different. And to apply this, you need first to write this only online. That you say we have an A2A app, and you need to transform the root agent to an A2A, and simply it's gonna write our card for the agent. Okay, we need to see it's up and running. Okay, so we have it running. So we can, yeah, that's a good one. So as we said, this is a server. What it exposes? It exposes the agent card. And to see that, we can expose it with this URL. Simply, we have the URL, it's localhost that we set it, port, and then add the well-known agent. Enter this, you're gonna see that the agent that we set it, like it's text, the input, output, description for it that we already applied. And the tool, yeah, we have our tool right here. which is the get exchange and its explanation or description for it. And the Google search tool is also mentioned. So if you want to test it, we have also a tool here for clients. We need to test this the A2A. Expose first, we need to upload it solver to easy for the other agent to understand it. Right? And just for this, since these work. Okay. We need to see the currency, please. Currency. Yep. Now we run our test agent. We should see a connection. Yep. We have a connection successfully. Gonna try a single request. Now we have a problem. As we said, the timeout probably because network or something in my machine right now. It's going crazy actually. I didn't close any of the servers, right? That's why I was afraid. So, well, this server, nothing. Okay, for the time, don't have time, unfortunately. For the laptop, gonna go. So, the most important thing we need to talk about right here